It all began with a raise before the flop, then a re-raise, a few folds, then a call. Jack 4-10 with 2 hearts hit the flop. Check, bet, and call. The ace of hearts hits the turn. Bet, and a big raise. Now the real game begins.
Doyle just double-checked his hole cards. Doesn't look like he has a flush.
Chris is showing a lot of strength. He might have a marginal hand.
What's taking so long? Let's go.
Wow, Doyle's doing a lot of talking over there. This could be a bluff.
You make the flush, Doyle?
Chris is fishing for information. He must have 2 pairs.
I think you got me.
That's poker, folks.
In the air.
I'm a straddle. Hey.
Really?
We have a,
what do you know? We got straddle.
we have a live straddle going on all of a sudden?
No, I object. Of course. It's up to Howard, I guess.
Blinds at 2 and 400 with a $100 ante.
So I could understand. So I'm diamonds, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Raise to 2,500.
You're not diamond, you're hearts.
I'm hearts.
He's diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
I am, right? Okay, cool.
Howard's opened the first pot with a raise to 2,500. And from the straddle position, Tom Dwan makes it 8,600 with ace-king.
Two diamonds in the
I had a diamond.
2 diamonds. You didn't want to see the flop?
You're right.
I had a diamond.
That's going to be one of the moves today. You know, in the last week we played.
Each bought in for $250,000, while Elia Lezra, Ilary Sahamias, and Howard Lederer are in for $100,000 apiece. Ellie is limped in with Queen-9 offsuit.
Raise to 2,600.
Dwan makes it a bit more expensive. He'll be heads up and out of position.
I feel like it's going to be a bad flop.
Both players hit the flop. Dwan with middle pair, Ellie with top pair.
So who's what suit? Your
Clubs.
He's diamonds, right?
4,500.
Yeah.
Phil's got to be the hearts.
I think the one guy should pay if there's a rainbow flop, whoever doesn't have his suit.
Dwan check calls 4,500.
It's not a bad idea.
It's a good idea.
Ellie bets again, this time 10,000. Dwan calls. And Ellie makes trip queens on the end. Ellie bets one last time, $24,000.
Really have a queen? I really don't like folding, man. It's really not fun.
What do you say?
I said I don't like folding. You can't win when you fold.
Dwan gets away from a pretty big hand, and Ellie takes a pretty big pot.
That's what I thought. I wasn't sure.
4 out of 10?
Yeah.
You didn't 4 out of 10.
4 to 10.
I saw it. I couldn't believe it.
10? A whole second
Good
pair?
10.
First pair, actually, after the board pair. You like the biggest pair out there. Wow.
Good fold, I think.
I was hoping he was spades.
But you played just too good.
Maybe.
Yeah, could I get Corona? Yes, please.
Let me have a tea, please, with a green tea. No, nothing. That's it.
Suited connector for Phil Ivey.
And very cold. If you
give us
cold,
water,
cold
please.
beer.
If you can give us the table, please. I don't know
2 aces for Howard. And after a raise and a re-raise, Ellie looks at pocket eights in the straddle. He calls 9,200 more. Ivy calls an extra 7,000. And we've got over 30 grand up for grabs heading to the flop. Set of eights for Ellie Alezra. Top pair for Phil Ivey.
There's my straight flush.
Howard bets 2/3 the pot. His aces are in terrible shape.
Call.
After the bet and call of 20,000, Phil Ivey smells something funny. He checks out with top pair and it's heads up. Ivey would have made trip nines on the turn. Little does he know it, he would have been crushed by Ellie, who's got a full house.
I'm all in.
Call.
Howard moves all in for 64,000 plus. Ellie snap calls. Howard needs a 9 or an ace, or an almost $200,000 pot is headed to Ellie Alezra. The river makes it official. Howard Lederer's stack is the first casualty of the match. After being felted, Howard Lederer has rebought for 100,000. Ilary Sahamias straddles to 800. Dwan makes it 2,600 with ace-jack suited. Fold it around, and the young man who's considered to be among the most fearless in all of poker picks up the blinds and antes. Dwan forged most of that reputation online, but he's not the only internet phenom at the table. Ilary Sahamias, who is from Finland like Patrick Antonius, has amassed millions. And all 6 of these players play online high-stakes cash games with one another on a regular basis. Dwan limping in for the first time with Jack 7. Howard and Ellie do the same.
All right.
Hillary and Phil also involved, and we've got a 5-way pot. Trip kings for Howard Lederer. A lot of heart for Ellie Alezra. He's put 3,500 out there with 7 high.
Do you have a hand there?
Howard smooth calls.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
No, it's just too scary.
Ellie firing a second barrel. He's on a stone-cold bluff here. No raise from Howard. Third barrel now from Ellie, this time 10,500. Very value-ish bet with just over 30,000 out there. Howard looks him up, and Ellie proudly shows 7 high.
Nice call.
Are we playing the 3-7 game yet?
Best of a prop. It's just based on my ultra-tried
so
image,
shocked.
which I'm ruining right now anyway. So.
I'm so shocked.
It's not enough. That's something for me that I don't even want to think about.
Oh, what's happened?
No, we're not on.
For the 7, we are not on.
Plus, I don't get dealt that anyway.
You're learning the ways of the turning sick net.
The only thing I could beat last spot was 2 clubs. And still I'm going to be a dog.
Limped all the way around to Patrick, who's in the straddle. He says run it.
I'm sorry, I thought you were joking. My bad.
I'm not.
5 players to the flop.
All right, I see it.
Top pair for Hillary. Second pair for Ellie.
Check. You hit one, did you? You see that one, do you?
Yes, buddy, I did. One time. No, because it's gonna confuse everybody, and then we're gonna lose draw.
And jacks.
Betting a call of 2,700 on the flop. Both players check the turn. Ellie bets the river and gets called. Sahamius will take his first pot.
I had Queen 8.
Must be nice.
Nice call. I think that.
There's more than one Finn at the table, and his name is Zygmunt. Poker After Dark, the cash game continues from the Golden Nugget.
He only wants to live until he's busted the whole world.
Ellie Alezra's up over $81,000. Howard Lederer, who's in for 200 grand now, stuck almost 60.
Oh, I forgot to show that one.
Take 2 cards.
That was a good hand.
Raise 1,500.
Pump faked. Thought he was folding.
Really?
Yeah, it looked like it the way you moved so fast. I thought I was good.
No, it's such a big hand. I had that.
Gotcha. It's one of those.
Head up between the Professor and Durr, neither player with a pair.
All right, Doyle. That's what he does usually.
Lucky morning.
Last night he beat me out of, I was up 40,000, he beat me out of 110 playing pops. I'll bet that.
Probably win big, right?
Let's bet him that one.
Howard not ready to give up king-queen.
Him and Mike were rapping against each other the other night.
Cool.
A friend of mine, Mike. It's funny.
Rapping? He was rapping in Finnish?
Yeah, I didn't understand it, but it was fun.
I was a little bit drunk, only.
Howard Lederer check raising 6,000 more with king high.
Yeah, it was after, yeah.
He takes the pot.
Who and Mike and who? What?
Friend of mine.
You saw that?
Phil will.
Are the boys from? Someone took a video camera? No.
No. Phil will bust the whole world. He'll show up at the pearly gates and he'll explain to St. Peter that that he busted the entire world and now he has to go back and play with the guys that managed to die before they went broke to him. He's got to go track them down.
Yes. Sorry.
That's the plan.
I guess there are a few of them over there. A few we know already.
Oh, there are definitely some people who've died before they went broke to Phil. That's...
Ivy and Dwan feeling adventurous for 3,000 a man.
He's gonna have to clean up
I
that.
don't want to break people. That's where you're wrong.
Antonius, Alezra, and Sahamius come along for the ride. Another five-way pot. Diamond draws for Tom Dwan and Ilary Sahamius.
Congratulations.
No pair anywhere.
What we got? Check.
Five of diamonds away from 20.
No kidding.
See how close you were?
Yeah, or the deuce of diamonds.
That too.
2 outs.
Phil Ivey takes an $11,000 shot at the pot. Tom Dwan is called. Now the decision on Ilary.
All right.
Raise it 30,000.
And he makes it 30,000 more.
How much more do you have?
Ivy with an easy fold, and Dwan asks for a count.
Get a prop right there. 55 more. A little bit. Yeah.
I'm all in.
Dwan puts Ilary in for over 100,000.
Okay, cool.
Eli and Derry, you're both even.
I have king out diamonds.
What? Yeah, that's good. That's very good.
King high is good.
Jack high.
Possible.
I have jack high.
He gets the guy draw and for whatever it is, 6 out.
Right, but he like gave up his hand before the flop. We all knew he had two diamonds.
Me? I just called Phil's raise.
Oh. I didn't see
So I should never have 2 diamonds, actually.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
You should never do that.
Sahami is drawing super thin. He doesn't want to see a diamond. 8 of clubs on the turn gives him a gut shot straight draw.
full-blown 9 now.
He needs a 7, a 10, or a jack to win the pot.
Now it's coin flip.
Basically,
Coin flip, yeah.
something like that. Do you have big chips?
No, he had 100. He started with 100.
I know, I'm saying if you have big chips, if you want to keep 100 and throw me 100.
Both players make flushes on the end. The only difference, Dwan's is worth $238,000.
15, but still, I don't know.
I need to order food. I need a waiter.
Round 2 between Zygmunt and Durr.
More big pots in 5 hands than what we have in the whole show, last show.
Yeah. I got a heart up there finally.
We need more rainbow flops than
Hey, when it's rainbow,
flops.
the odd suit has to pay.
Sahamias spikes a jack on the turn.
With the club. Pretty simple with her.
If we started with this pot,
I should have made it like 10,000.
If you pay,
He'll bet and take just a little bit back from Durr.
No, dude, I can't do that. I'm gonna miss enough already. I'm giving up like 10K an hour.
Try not to miss too many.
I can see Doe up for triple. He's involved in big hand. They're gonna raise it before the flop 100,000, and then the flop come ace king to win a diamond. And Phil's eyes. You're gonna look at Phil's eyes. Look.
If I get woken up every time, then man. I like that idea.
If you what? Get woken up?
Yeah. They don't count for this hand, I assume.
Queen 6 suited for Tom Dwan.
I know, I guarantee you that the 7 will...
He makes it 1,500. Patrick calls with ace jack.
Oh, wow.
It'll be beautiful. You don't want to...
And Ivy accepts the invitation from the big blind with Queen 9 suited.
So let's play this and the 7
like
deuce.
No.
This and the 7 deuce, both.
Are we playing the 7 deuce? We're not playing the 7 deuce, are we?
Pair of 6s for Tom Dwan, best hand on the flop.
When you combine the 7 deuce with the 7.
Yeah, tell you what's happened in the last show. We played the 7 deuce. I tried to bluff $30,000, but I wasn't the only one.
Checked all the way around.
They did. Every time they have 7 deuce. So there was a lot of too many raises, and you realize that, you know.
41.
So there was few hands.
But how many 7 deuces do people get dealt? I mean,
15 in the last show. We play only 5 hours.
Wow.
And a couple of us lost big trying to bluff with them, you know. So, but you know what? The effect you have.
A bet and 2 folds, and Dwan picks up some more chips.
Now you don't know if they bet big because they want you in, or they bet big too. So
we'll return to our exclusive poker room inside the Golden Nugget right after this. It's time for more of NBC's Poker After Dark.
So I should be at least 4.5 to 1, maybe 5 to 1.
Tom Dwan, big winner right now.
How much?
Hillary Sahamias, big loser.
This is the way. First of all, we should just bet on if you'd actually play all 8.
Play 8 tournament this year?
No, he was the greatest. He was talking for a month about how he was going to play everything. He's winning a bracelet this year, and there he was. He was down there for like 3 or 4 days. He came to a final table and cashed in another event, and then he didn't play another tournament till the main event.
I was betting with Benjamin. He said he's going to play every one of them.
Yeah, 0%.
He said he's going to.
Well, I mean, everyone like that.
And you know what? If he gets knocked out early, he said he's going to
play the double.
The double.
Put in the double shifts. Yeah.
I want to just get a bunch of win bets on all the PLO events. I like that idea.
From the straddle, Ellie has announced a re-raise of Tom Dwan's raise to 4,000 with ace queen off.
15-5.
We could just cross-book in those PLO events. That'd be fun. I'm terrible in those things now. I can't even concentrate, but I'll do it anyway.
Probably is true that you do. But if you cross-book, you probably would concentrate. How much is that? 1 blue or 2 blues?
2 blues.
Well, I had a tennis match with Klaus and Brandon, but I got hurt.
Ellie has made it 15,500 more to go. Dwan calls with pocket jacks.
he play any bigger?
Rag flop. And Ellie quickly follows through with a flop bet of 15-5. Now it's up to Tom Dwan. Does he give Ellie credit for a bigger overpair? The answer is no, as Tom makes it 46-8. Alezra can't like that. He's already got $35,000 invested.
Looks like this is your flop all over. Your name written all over it, buddy. You have this small flop?
Show him a 10. Okay, that's good enough.
What do you show me?
An offsuit jack.
Offsuit jack?
Jack. Jacks, obviously.
At least I saved 10,000, 5,000, that's what I know.
Who's diamonds anyway?
Look at him, look. That's the reason I talked to him in the hand of it. Patrick, you're welcome, buddy. Phil lost only...
All right, I want out. I'm done with props.
Phil lost only 5,000 on this one.
I'm done with props. Like, seriously, I want out.
No, you can't. You
I'm
can't.
out.
Once you got in,
I'm not paying.
By the way, you did better than me. I slept my first prop ever.
I'm out.
All right, so I owe you $2,500.
Dwan's take could have been a little bit healthier, but he slept his prop, and he's checking out of that game.
And now we can
No, you owe me $2,500. I'm just gonna put.
All right, that's fair.
Your 5 on mine.
All right.
Now we can play the sevens.
Yeah.
You quitting too?
Why don't they ask that you're gonna sleep it twice?
I'm mine. He doesn't owe anybody. I put it to mine. See what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You heard that? Patrick, sevens is on.
7 is on.
Okay?
How much is 7? 10 in the middle and
And the odd suit is when you're on for double,
Just
right?
5 on the side and 10 in the middle.
When you're on for double, you get the odd suit.
The diamonds, if it's okay with him.
Ask him.
Huh?
When you're on for double, you get the odd suit.
You get the diamond when you're on for diamond, okay?
By the way, the diamond ought to like count for something. If you hit your 2 of your suit in the diamond, that should be like a triple.
The props are still on and even juicier between Ellie, Patrick, and Ivy.
Count for your suit if you have your suit up there.
Good hand.
Yeah, but really good hand, yeah, I know. Really good.
Like your clubs, right? So
You show me one
2
jack,
clubs and a diamond,
a heart,
3 clubs. It's like
and
a
I have
wild
pair
suit.
over jack. So what are you expecting, huh?
You didn't have a pair over jacks.
If you hit 2 of your suit
I'm
and
trying
the
to-
diamond, that counts as
Right, I have a pair over jack.
the odd suit.
What's happened? Turn came or no? Last hand.
That's pretty sick. Now I know why you do that, because people get that sick feeling that they're so mad they just gave up 7,500,
I bet and I fold, yeah.
Okay.
and then they play bad after.
That's exactly where we're playing.
Dwan having some fun with his newfound chips. After raising with 6 deuce suited, he outflops Hillary's king 9. Both players check. Trip 6s now for Tom Dwan.
Life.
In the meantime, I gave all the profit from Bob to the boys.
Thank you, Eli. You're the only guy I can win it from, and you've given it all away.
I bet you'll get big.
Dwan smooth calls Hillary's bet of 4,700. Sahami is drawing dead.
Over under.
Oh, who will be the big winner? I mean, how big the big winner will be, or the biggest pot?
Biggest part, remember? That was a joke.
I'll go over 220.
He shuts down on the end.
In the last show.
But did you go under?
I bet with David Benfield, under 220. I won it. It was already over. This game should be 550 probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Right? I mean, I'm not wrong.
Dwan reaching for chips.
What's your over under on the biggest pot today?
Give us a line and we bet it.
His bet should signify the end of this pot.
Today?
Yes.
What do you...
We're gonna bet.
No, you give the line, I bet.
Oh, I give the line, you bet?
Yeah.
Tell you what, I give you the line of the pot, you give me the line of the winner.
Sahamius mucks and Durr picks up some more cash.
I mean, I need to pick.
Tom, you have to move the black to the other side. That way they'll be able to see the card.
Camera's there.
I mean, as it is, you're gonna slow. Phil is going crazy over here with the slow game.
I'll straddle. Yeah, no, I'll re-straddle.
Okay, he can.
Ivy is already in for an $800 straddle, and Dewan, who's up over $150,000, is ready to gamble. He re-straddles to $1,600.
You straddle?
Straddle, re-straddle.
Okay. 16.
Sit.
Check.
Should just see it every flop, huh?
Ellie flops a club draw and checks over to Ivy, who's got fives and deuces.
What happens if you call see it and it's not yours? Do you lose money?
Then you lose double.
You lose double? I saw him laughing about that, so.
Betting a call of $3,500. Full house now for Phil Ivy.
Check.
Ellie's drawing dead. Elezra check folds, and Phil Ivy picks up his first pot.
Mark it down, buddy.
Thank you.
Play is complete for the night in our poker room. Tomorrow, the action resumes with our group of top guns. For Ali Najad, I'm Leanne Tweeden. Good night from Vegas.
Tomorrow on Poker After Dark, the cash game.
Chop it up. One of the hands I was hoping for. Run into the aces and the eights.
Poker After Dark accommodations provided by the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas.